Inchworm and a Half. The inchworm who lives in a garden can climb any surface with ease. She nibbles and measures all her treasures: zucchini, eggplants, and snow peas. Her measuring method is simple. Each loop that she takes is 1 inch. She starts at one end and results would depend on the number of loops. That's a inch. 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, 5 inch. Squirmy, wormy, hoopity hoop, I measure everything loopity loop. 1, 2 inches, 1, 2, 3 inches. 2-inch hot peppers and 3-inch pole beans, and even the tiniest 1-inch new greens. One day, the unthinkable happened. My measurements is off just a bit. 1, 2, nearly 3. How could this be? There's no way I can possibly fit. 1 inch, 2 inch. Well, this way. 1 inch, 2 inch. Oh, she couldn't fit. What's nearly 3? Asked a short worm who suddenly dropped from mid-air. Well, said the worm, starting to squirm, 2 inches and that fraction there. Fractions, the inchworm continued, are equal parts of a whole number. It spoils my fun if length can't be done like the end of the problem cucumber. The little worm grinned. I'm a fraction. That length should be easy for me, he said, sounding wise. At just half your size, I am a 1/2 inch fraction, you see. They happily measured all morning while fuzzy green leaves made them laugh. The inchworm said, 1, and her part was done. Then the little worm looped, and a half. Squirmy, wormly, hoppity hoop, we measured everything loopity loop. 7-inch celery, 8-inch corn ears, and 4.5-inch asparagus spears. For every loop made by the inchworm, the shorter worm had to make 2. Then something went wrong as they inched along, a measurement they couldn't do. They carefully studied the problem. This fraction is smaller than me, said the half-size in total surprise. What length could it possibly be? Another worm looped to their rescue. It looks like you are in the right spot. I'll give that a try. I am a little spray and my length 1/3 inch on the dot. The trio looped onto the noonday, quite pleased. No new problems occurred. The inchworm yelled, "Two! That's all I can do." Then the shortest worm called, "And a third!" Squirrel me, worm me, hoopity hoop. We measure everything loopity loop. 8-inch leaf lettuce, 9-inch cabbage head, and some 1.5-inch ripe berries so red. To equal one loop by the inchworm, the second worm had to loop twice. For accuracy, the third worm looped 3. I am 1/3 inch fraction. How nice! Snacking on a rich, ripe tomatoes, they decided to measure a few. But just like before, they halted once more at measurements they couldn't do. The fraction they saw was a strange one, too short for half size, they agree. How very absurd, not even 1/3. What length could it possibly be? "It's me," said a worm slightly shorter. He looped off the leaf where he'd curled. "My 4 steps per inch make 1/4 of an inch. Now together we'll measure the world." Squirrel me, worm me, hoopity hoop. We travel everywhere loopity loop. No problems too big, no fraction too small. By adding new worms, we can measure it all. Let's see if we can find. Here's the 1-inch. Here is the 1/2-inch worm. Here is the 1/3 worm. And here is the 1/4 worm. The end.